Hey tubers, so I got my springs out finally. That was fun. Axle is sitting here, waiting to be pulled apart so I can add my posi unit to it that I bought. Frame is got to get degreased and washed down. I got one more bolt I got to cut out, but you can see the springs are out on both sides. Axle is out. I've got it supported. I'm not really super fond of the way it's supported, but it's stable, so I'll probably stack the tires underneath it afterwards. Basically, I'm going to degrease the frame, probably wire or flat wheel it. I could take this out, could take the rubber bumper out, a couple little other things. I may use the F150 Metal Ready product. I forgot what the full name of it is, but once I get this cleaned up, I don't have any. I've got to order some. So hangers are in good shape. The bolts for the shackles were not fun to get out. I actually had to, this one I got out, about that much, and I cut it off with the Sawzall, and I was able to finagle the shackle out. The other one I actually had to use the grinder to grind the head off of it because I couldn't get it to budge. I got the bolt off the back of it, but I couldn't get the stud to budge, and I'll show you why in a second here. So I took the DeWalt grinder and ground the head off of it, and then it kind of came up and out. So let me show you real quick. So anyway, these are the old spring shocks, U-bolts. Do not reuse your U-bolts. I'm told that's not a good idea. So here this is the shackle I ground. I have brand new ones, brand new bolts. What happens is you have your rubber bushing and you have your steel bolt that goes through. There's also a steel, I don't want to say washer, but center to this bushing. So what happens is this bolt and the steel center of the bushing, they rust together, so the bushing ends up just spinning, or the steel part of the bushing ends up just spinning in the rubber bushing, even if, especially if you put heat to it. I tried to get some heat to it so I could reuse the bolts, even though I have brand new ones, just to save them for spares. Springs are pretty well worn, but I've got good used ones coming that are a little heavier duty than these. I believe they're the three or four leaf with a helper. So, and they've only got about 90,000 on them. Those should be here Thursday. So we'll put those in. Cheaper than buying new ones at this point. I have a new filler neck coming. I need to find new rubber here for the tank. Clean up the rust on the tank and paint it so it doesn't rust anymore. Have the muffler off of it for temporarily. That one's only going back on so I can drive to the shop and have them put the exhaust on. Ear tank, which I think I've shown you before. My buddy Chris is going to make up some brackets. And so that's where we stand.